My name is Hamet. I'm a developmental trainer with the Separation podcast, and we're here with my man Quay in Guilford. How you doing, man?
Doing great.
Doing great. So today's a big day for you, but before we get into all of that, let's talk about your process, man. I know you were a young guy when you first walked in the facility. Your older brother Jamont was here training, and then you just came off of an All-American, I believe, a game. Was it in Florida?
No, it was in Atlanta.
Atlanta. So you just came off All-American game in Atlanta. But you walked in, and I remember first seeing you, and you were just like this young, flimsy, slinky dude who really was just here because your brother was here, to be honest with you. But to see you from there to now, like your brother said, has been major improvement. So talk to us about the whole process, man. How did you even get into football? Let's dial back all the way to when this first started.
This first all started in Metro. My dad had my mom have us do something, me and my big brother do something because we was just irritating her. We was just in the house doing everything, playing football outside. So my mom woke up one day, she was like, I'm gonna put you guys in Metro. We was like, what is Metro? We didn't know what that was. We was just coming into Fort Wayne, so nobody understood what we were saying or anything. We went to the Rams first practice and we didn't have no cleats. We was always known for not having cleats, so we was running and stuff. My brother was the one that made a name for us. Everybody was calling him G1. I was surprised. I was on the line my Pee Wee year. Like, I was skinny.
What position on the line?
I played middle linebacker and right tack. I don't know.
Were you overweight or you just wasn't good?
I wasn't good. Like, I was trash at football, so I didn't really have no drive to play football. I liked basketball more at the time. Later on, I made a name for myself, first JV year. Then everybody started calling me G2. I had a big game. I think we played the Cardinals, and I was going against D-Ho and Chris Moon, and I was just always look at them. I always hear their name all year long because I was kind of scared of them, like just the hype around them. But went out there, I was just balled against them. Everybody started calling me G2. I deserved my name after my brother, so that's where it all started.
Talk to us a little bit about the family dynamics. Obviously, mom, dad has been a big factor in your process. As you said, mom just wanted to get y'all out the house. But talk to me about the family dynamics in regards to how much has mom and dad done for you up until this point? Like, what is that relationship like for you with them?
I mean, my mom is my rock. That's my heart. So whatever she says, I do it. Like, whatever vision she has for me, I'm gonna do it. And I trust her with everything, and my dad as well. So they've always been to support me. Whatever I want to do, she's gonna invest into me. She taught me hard work. She's working 24/7. So she really just pushed me. She said, Quay, if you're gonna do it, you gotta finish it. So I started football, and she said, I'm gonna finish with football. So.
And talk to me about your older brother, Jamont, because I knew Jamont before you, and Jamont was a talented receiver as well. Didn't get the size that you got, but he had the ability. So talk to me about his influence on you and kind of how that has helped you as well throughout this process.
Well, I didn't have my dad for the longest, so my brother is basically my father. Like, he taught me all this stuff, taught me the ins and outs of everything, talk to girls, how to maneuver.
Who taught you how to talk to girls?
My big brother.
Okay.
He do all of that. So he had it all before. Like, I always was his shadow. Like, for the longest, I was his shadow. Like, he knew how to run around, he knew how to do everything, and I was just there, tall, lanky, just there. So, like, when he was telling me, like, Quay, don't do such and such, but he was doing it, like, it never made sense. Or, like, he'd be telling me, just listen to mom. But I'm hard-headed. Out of all my siblings, I'm the worst one. So
repeat that again. I think your mom appreciates you saying that.
Out of all the siblings, I've been the worst one. Just learning from him everything, like his mistakes that he made. I feel like my brother would be at a D1 college going to the league or on his way there if he didn't slip up and be in girls' faces and stuff like that. So all his mistakes I won't make.
But he went through the process, was trying to make it to the next level, made it to the next level, went to a school, and then opted to shut down football. But he's been super supportive. Tell me how that support that he's had from his experience have helped you and pushed you and propelled you.
I mean, his opinion is always unbiased. Like, he just wants the best for me, like everybody around me, but he loves every school. Like, he knows who I truly am because he's been around me for so long, so it's always unbiased. I'm always listening to him and what he has to say. Like, I hear my mom, dad, you, of course, like, I always hear everybody, and then I'm like, dang, it's so much stress on me. And then he just tell me, Quay, you looking at it at the wrong side of things, and then talk to me and tell me the right way to look about everything.
Now, he's your older brother, but then talk to me about your siblings, because how many do you have?
6 of us.
6 of you. Now, where are you at now?
Second oldest.
Second oldest. So talk to me about, we know Chemo. We know Chemo. Talk to me about the other siblings that you have.
So after me is Chemo, Hakeem, then it's Kyron, then And it's Camden and Kimura. The younger two, Camden and Kimura, they just came about 2 years ago. So They just knew. So it was like Camden, when he wake up, he's the leader of the whole house. Well, however he wake up, that's the day we gonna have everybody, including me. So like, however they wake up, however he wake up, that's the day we gonna have again. And they all just like, Quay, I don't know how you're doing it. Quay, how do you do this? How do you do that? So I gotta be a role model for him, you know, and this is my last year in the house or whatever. So teaching Chemo this stuff, cause he in high school now, his first year of high school, he think he already that and I'm gonna do a lot.
He does.
So
he does, and he went in on the first play at practice last week.
Didn't know nothing.
And didn't know to play 2 plays in a row. Talk to me how again, to your point when you talk about being a leader in a household, talk to me about how that drives you, because obviously you got mom and dad doing what they can, and then, you know, mom works tireless. Talk to me about mom work ethic first, because mom work ethic is unlike, like it's unusual, it's not typical. Talk to us about that work ethic.
Well, my mom, she's been doing this since I've known my mom. Like it don't stop. From the time she wakes up she gets off of work at 8 o'clock in the morning. She goes to work at 12. So she don't get a full 8 hours of sleep, 7 hours of sleep, and she works second and third shift. So it's not like she has to do it. She chooses to do it. Like we're like, Mom, you don't have to work. You got what you like. We don't ask for much, or when we do, she works even more. So it's like she's gonna do everything she can. She's gonna get the shirt off her back. She's gonna, especially for her kids, like she's picking them over anybody, the whole world.
So hold on. So she gets off at 8 and then she goes back in at 12.
Yes, sir.
And she probably didn't even sleep that whole time.
Probably not.
When I stopped by the house the other day, Chemo came out and he was like, yeah, my mom been up for 3 days straight. So that type of work ethic, how does that influence you when you get into the sports realm?
It's like, if my mom is doing it, if my mom can take it, I know I can. Like, and I've seen it for so long, like, it's like, why not do it? And so I don't have a choice to do it, because I have to stop her from working. And if I don't, she's gonna keep working, and then I'm gonna just be in the same situation I am now, and that's not gonna happen, so.
Talk to us about your high school career. Obviously, you've been a part of Traction. You've grown through Traction. I think you're growing faster now than you've ever grown. I think that your mind is catching up with the body, the physicality, the skill. But talk to us about your time in Traction as it relates to you having to always look up to people, and now you being the person that people are looking up to. Like, how has that been for you? Because you've seen a lot of good players, from Mylan to Tay to Caden Hurst to Carter Minix, even some those before you. You have Brock Schott, you have Stratton Fuller, you have all of these people that you've got to see go through this process. And obviously, you know, I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna go back to the question of, you get to see everybody go through that process, but then it's one of those things where you admire it and then you don't realize what that process looks like until you get into it. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But talk to us about how you've been able to navigate being somebody that's under the wings of players, and then now you are taking players under your wings.
So when I first came into Traction, like I would always see Grams grinding, and I would see him doing stuff in Tay. Like my first ever training session, I jumped in with them thinking I fit in, and I never fitted in.
I got videos, just
crazy.
FYI.
I never was a hater though. Like a lot of people, when they get in the process, they always like, or when they get deep into it, it's like they see other people getting stuff and they get conceited. And they're like, why am I not getting it? But they are. But I've never been that way. Like I always was smiling like, okay, it's true. What Dre's saying is true. Like I know it works, so I'm gonna be there one day. And that's always been my mindset. When I'm there, I'm gonna take it in a good way, not a bad way, because a lot of people get to this situation I'm in and then it goes downhill. So just taking it day by day and going up from there. And then like with being a role model to the like younger people, it's hard because like I don't know. It's easier with my siblings because I know them, but like when it's a stranger, it's like, okay, I don't know who this person is, but I know that I have to lead them the right way. With that being said, like Traction, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be at Northrop or I wouldn't be still playing football if it didn't come to Traction, because coming here every day, keeping the love for the game, like that's what Traction is. It's just not training every day. It's like, I'm with you every day, I'm with your brothers every day. Like that's my family outside of my household. Like I'm with y'all every day. So it's like I see my role models here and it's great role models. So it's like, it's like, you can't really put it in words because it's Traction, it's a family, it's a brotherhood. It's not just you training. They talk about your mental here. Like, it's not just when you're having bad days, they know it. They like, you good? What you need? And especially with you, like, you're always there for me. So it's like when I'm having bad days at practice or when Northrop's not having the good years that they haven't been having the last couple of years, Traction's always been here. So that's what Traction is for me.